Hey guys, this is Quartermoonchild. I've been asked to do a bio video for Rhythmic Rebellion, so here we are. And I was going to record in front of my keyboard, but given that the source of light is also in front of my keyboard, aka the sun, that really wasn't working well from a lighting standpoint, so instead of good aesthetics, you get good lighting. So whenever I'm like sitting down to like write an about or like a bio kind of a thing for music, I always think back to when I like got officially started as a musician when I was 9 years old in fourth grade. By some miracle, my classmates were actually calm during this class. Usually they were chaotic and crazy, but the class was calm. And the music teacher was sitting down and she was like playing a accompaniment on the piano for a song that we were supposed to be practicing for a Christmas concert. And I just remember being just so in awe of like the beautiful sounds that were coming out of that instrument. And I went home and I was like, Ma, I want to learn to play the piano. And we didn't have a lot of money, and so like she went and she talked to my music teacher, and my music teacher agreed to give me lessons for free, and train me up to like get into this competition for a scholarship to take like more, I guess, official piano lessons. And that's really how my journey started. And I remember like my first song, so I would always just like sing random things. And I had this like before fourth grade, I was like maybe 6 or 7, I had this like toy laptop. And it had all kinds of like computer games and like little learning things, like I could learn to type. And there was one particular thing where there was like you could like play music. So it's like, you know how like producers now like they'll like click, you know, the keyboard. Like I was doing that. I was doing it at 6. I didn't know what it was, but I was doing it. And but like I would say that's probably my first experience with like songwriting. But really officially my first experience with songwriting was when I got my first like full length 88 key keyboard. Um and I would just kind of experiment. I was kind of sometimes my attention wasn't all the way there, and so I wouldn't practice the music I was supposed to practice and would make up stuff instead. And that's how a lot of my early songs got composed. Just like, oh, I'm bored, I don't want to practice this, so let me just make up some stuff. And some of it was actually kind of cool. And so I would say like at 9 or 10, like that was my first official songwriting experience. No vocals or lyrics or anything, just instrumental. So the next year, because I loved piano so much, I was like, ooh, let's join band. Ended up playing oboe for like a decade. And then the following year when I was 11, I picked up guitar, and it was like a few months after that when I turned 12 that I started to write lyrical songs. I had written some lyrics before then, but like this is when I actually felt like I became a songwriter. Um, and from there, like I feel like, yeah, like I just started writing stuff, and it was awesome. And then it was like maybe a couple of years ago, it was 2016, the end of 2016, where I was like, ooh, you know, let me try and see if I can learn production. So at this point in my life, I had already graduated and I was trying to figure out what the hell I was doing with my life. And I was like, okay, let me like pick up production. It was overwhelming at first, so it wasn't until probably midway through 2017 that I actually started taking it seriously and really learning. And that's when I started working on Pain Stays, which didn't get released until December of 2018, but it got its inception in 2017. Yeah. So I feel like that's it. There's not a whole lot for me to talk about. I could go into detail, but I'm not trying to make this video too long. Just giving like a little tiny background of like how I got started and when I started doing all the things, and yay, quartermoonchild, hello. Okay, bye.